Welcome to OnCore Indie, a weekly show about the latest indie mobile games. This week we're reviewing a game that sets an ambitious goal of putting out one new level every day. It's called Leap Day. Let's get right into the review. Leap Day is a new vertical platformer from Nitrome, a prolific indie developer that makes a ton of great little browser-based games and mobile titles. And Leap Day is no exception. On the surface, it seems like an oversimplified game, but after about 10 minutes of picking it up, you'll realize that this simple game will have you hooked for hours. Your only controls as the player is pressing the screen to jump. It's incredibly basic, but there's a lot of skill involved as you progress through the level. You can double jump, which allows for some really clever levels that are designed for the vertical traversal. You can also jump and slide on walls, which works surprisingly well despite the auto running. Jumping can get very technical, especially when spikes, moving platforms, and roaming enemies get thrown your way. That's when this platformer evolves more into a puzzle game with multiple ways to attack any given level. I have to admit, I am a sucker for any game with an 8-bit art style, but that being said, I think a lot of people will be impressed by the visuals in this game. They're very well done. Old school fans of Super Mario will definitely see all the little details. They're very much an homage to all those great games, but Leap Day still has its own unique voice. Nitrome brings this kind of bright, colorful, and retro aesthetic to all of their games, and it certainly works here. I'm excited to see how they'll breathe new life into these new levels that will be rolled out daily. So as we mentioned in the beginning, this game features a new level every day with new themes, enemies, and hazards. You can go back and replay old stages that you've completed, and if there's a certain day you've missed, you can unlock that by watching a short video ad. And you can of course opt out of those ads by spending $3.99, but I think most players will find that the ad placement is very well executed in this game. For instance, after reaching a new checkpoint every few levels or so, players have the option to use the fruit that they've acquired throughout the game to trigger that checkpoint or watch a video ad. You don't need to hit every checkpoint, but it's incredibly useful to do so, as some areas are very tough and having to go back through a massive gauntlet might set you back even further than you think. Overall, I'm really digging Leap Day. It's a game that's difficult to fully review in the first 2 weeks of its release because of the daily content that Nitrome is providing to players. This game has the potential to evolve every day, and the new levels provide a ton of added value to players that log in on a daily basis. This is a free game that is definitely worth checking out. It could be something that you spend hours with, or just a fun little game that you play for 10 to 15 minutes every day to check on the latest level. Seems like Nitrome is committed to even more updates in the near future, so keep an eye on that as well. And if you gave this game a shot, please let us know by tweeting at us, and we'll see you next time.